In today's idea of the day, I'm going to talk Star Wars again. One of the most popular things that I talk about on my channel is Star Wars. I mean, it's really kind of funny. I sometimes talk about something really profound, a really great idea, and I'll get dozens of clicks, maybe 100. But when I talk about Star Wars, it goes from hundreds to thousands and even tens of thousands of people watching it. So here's another fun Star Wars fact that I noticed. And maybe some of you have noticed and you want to talk about it in the comments. But in the Star Wars movie, specifically starting with the first one, Episode 4, there is a common language on Tatooine. One of the most prevalent languages is Huttese, because the Hutt a lot of them live there. They're actually on another planet, but that's another story. But there's so many of them there because the Hutts are kind of ruling that planet. And Jabba, of course, is one of the Hutts. Now, in this special edition, you actually hear and see Jabba talk to Han, which is an important part of today's discussion. There's a scene where he's talking to, and Greedo talks to Han in Huttese. Now, here's the interesting thing. Han talks to Greedo. He's talking in basically the basic language. They call it basic, but it's English to us. So he speaks to Greedo in basic, and Greedo speaks in Huttese. And Han has the conversation. Clearly, Han knows Huttese, right? This is the important part. So, Han understands Huttese, probably can speak it, definitely understands when he hears it. In Return of the Jedi, however, C-3PO acts as an interpreter. And when he and Luke are about to be thrown into the Sarlacc pit, C-3PO basically says, you know, Jabba offers you the chance to beg for your lives and ask for mercy. And Han says, he says, 3PO, you tell that slimy piece of worm-ridden filth he'll get no such pleasure for us. Why did he need an interpreter? He knows Huttese. Just something I noticed. I mean, think about it. There are other scenes where, you know, he's listening and talking to people in Huttese. Of course, he doesn't use that language, but Han seems to understand just about every language. In The Force Awakens, he's talking to all sorts of characters, and he's listening to them, and he's, of course, responding in his language. So I think it's kind of funny that he needed an interpreter in this particular instance. And that's today's idea of the day. All right, so that's today's idea of the day. I hope you liked it. If you visit ideaoftheday.com, you'll see a new one every day. Every day. Yeah, some of them don't suck. And don't forget to subscribe. And you can see them here every day. Brand new one. And some of my videos don't suck either.